It's not working out how I want it to work out today. Stay put. Jeez. So much stress. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Happy Sunday. Let's see. No, guess we are gonna have to put this down here like this. Child, my stand is not standing today. That's the best we can do. So I guess we're going to leave it there. And if you're watching me on TikTok, baby, you're going to have to watch me on a gangster lane because it's the best. So best I can get my stand to stand up today. Y'all come on in, come on in, come on. Hey, Red. Hey, Hollywood Cat. Hey, King. Yeah, I'm on the clock app. It's better over there. It's like at least it's not fuzzy. Hey, Sparkly DM and child, the stress, okay, of the situation. So I don't know what I did to like the laptop arm on my stand, but it's like it has like a little, they have the balls in them so they can like roll around and spin and stuff, but the mount part on top of the ball is off balance. And I think it's stripped because whenever you try and tighten it, it does not tighten and it won't slide up as far as it needs to. And then the actual other two arms, so like there's an arm that holds my big iPad and an arm that holds the smaller iPad. The arm that holds the smaller iPad is doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's like straight up and down, but it's fuzzy over here. Jeez, it's so fuzzy over here. Before, thank you for my cat. It's so fuzzy over here. Oh my God, it's driving me nuts. But y'all just gonna have to look at me being fuzzy. I guess, I don't know, maybe. Hold on. Let's see. Did that fix it? Kinda. But anyway, this is the best that I could get the stand over here on TikTok. So it's on a tilt because the laptop is bumping up underneath the base of the large iPad. And here are the results. So I don't know, baby. Y'all just bear with me, okay? I look fine to you because you're looking at me over here in Instagram land. But in TikTok, my iPad, like I'm not joking, it's literally tilted. It's like on a 40-degree angle. Like I'm not even being dramatic right now. And then on the laptop, hey Vic, it's kind of going off in the other direction. So, Chad, we just gonna do the best that we can. Okay, y'all give me housekeeping, so we can go through housekeeping and then we can get into content, because I thought I was gonna come back on Friday and give y'all part 2, but long story long, y'all know Mama runs some companies, so I had work I had to get done on Friday. It looks nice to you? Okay, if y'all say it looks nice, baby, I'm gonna take it. Thank you, it's Tashina. If y'all say it looks nice on the angle, baby, they're like, we gonna keep it moving on the angle. Hey, Angie. Hey, Rose. Hey, Rosie Roz. Hey, Danilo. Hey, is it Yesty, Jose? Hey. Hey, Lachey. What's going on, pretty girl? Let's see. What's going on? Y'all give me housekeeping, so I can test my delay. And then I want you guys to give me the housekeeping out here in these streets. I can get through it and we can get into content today, okay? Housekeeping number 1. If you do not know, right now I have a free course. It is called Follower to Buyer Pipeline. Okay. If you are in the process of starting a business, or if you have a business, but you're struggling with your sales, like you're trying to use social media for your marketing, or you're trying to use social media to bring customers into your store and stuff, I want you to click the link in my bio. And I think it's the second or the third button in there, but it says Follower to Buyer Pipeline. Go ahead and register for that. It's only going to be free for another few days. I made it free immediately after the election, because I've told you guys several times that Republican administrations, they like investors, they like businesses, and they like corporations, and it is what it is, okay? So, I don't need nobody because y'all was like, ooh, I need help, but I ain't got no money. Okay, go and take the course and you'll get some money. Also, some of you guys are like, oh, I'm clicking it and it's taking me over to a paid page. It's not free. That's because you clicked the button to join it for free and you did not join. And it says very clearly on the page that if you do not sign up, the next time you come back, you're going to have to pay for it. It's not going to be free anymore. Like, this is a problem that a lot of people have. Y'all feel like because someone like me is kind enough to put together something and give it to you, like, you don't value it. You don't pay attention to it because you didn't have to pay for it. And now y'all are like, well, no, it's because you were supposed to sign up. Also, if you sign up for my 3-day course and you don't take the course, which you should be able to take a 3-day course, if you sign up for it and you do not take it, it's going to put you out of the course. Okay. And then when you try and get back in, you're going to have to pay for it. Okay. That's how that works. Hey, Rose Goddess, what's going on? So that's how that works. Okay. So if you need the help, go ahead, sign up and get the training. Housekeeping number 2 that everybody needs to know about. Also, y'all know I'm shadow banned right now. So tap my screen like a fiend, and I need everybody sharing. And don't do a mass share, like share 1-1. Like, think about someone that your biz bestie. Think about someone that needs this information. Think about somebody that needs help, like on the finances, hey, Penthouse, and on the sales and the marketing side, and share it with them. Okay, I need y'all to share. Housekeeping number 2, that's really, really important. Okay, if you have purchased anything from me over the past few months, I need you to be looking for an email from me. It will come tonight, and I think you'll get it in the morning. It's going to give you information on how to upgrade as a VIP. It's not going to cost you anything to be a VIP. It's just a way for me to say thank you for you guys, purchasing products and services from me. Okay. There will be a phone number in there where you can text, or there'll be a link and you can upgrade to VIP. Perks of VIPs, some of the new trainings we're about to roll out, you guys will be getting access to them. Y'all will get weekly drops, information, and strategy as well. You guys will be able to come into the Discord for free because you're a VIP as well. Also, you guys will get a discount code, so you'll have discounts that other people will not have, and you'll be able to stack those discounts on top of any other sales that we have as well. Okay, so I'm just telling y'all so you have a heads up, so you're looking for the email from us. Okay, let's see. Next, Black Friday is coming up. Y'all, we'll get into content in a minute. I'm just trying to get through housekeeping. Tap the screen, share the live, tap the screen, share the live. Only see 15 shares. Stop playing with me, okay? Y'all know Black Friday is coming up. So it's this upcoming Friday, okay? Our Black Friday carts open at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Any of you guys out here struggling with your sales? If that is you, pay attention, okay? We standing on business. Now, I'm sure y'all have seen the articles from all of these CFOs of these major companies coming out, and they are in fact saying that, yes, they're going to raise prices to counter the tariffs, okay? They have flat out just come out and say it, okay? They're not beating around the bush. You don't have to read through the lines. They are saying, yes, the prices are going up, okay? So, because this is happening, okay, that means you need to be making more money. Hey, Swim, thank you, baby doll. So long story long, all of our products for Black Friday, there are only 3 that are going to be on sale. Listen and listen well. If you are trying to get into Instacoin Academy, those of you that have been with me, you know all about Instacoin. Instacoin is my flagship program. Instacoin has produced the majority of my 6-figure earners. If you're in here right now, if I've helped you make money, drop the money bags, the dollar signs, the credit card emojis, the euro, the yen, the dinero, whatever makes you feel good down in your sha-na-na, okay? That is the program where I produce the most 6-figure earners. They have come out of Instacoin Academy. It normally costs about $24,000 to get into Instacoin Academy. All right. Now, if you are doing the Black Friday sale and you're a VIP and stacking your coupons, the price is going to be about 90% off. Okay. It's going to be about 90% off. That's a big deal, but it is only for the first 20 people. It is first come, first serve. So if you're trying to get in there, baby, you better make sure you are checking those emails, or you better put a reminder inside of your cell phone. And at 8 a.m., baby, you better be clicking my links so you can get up in there. First come, first serve. Okay. That is that. I also have a brand new product. This is for any of you guys. Is there anybody in here who has not started their business? You know, you want to start a business. You know, you need to start a business. You've been side hustling. You know what I'm saying? You're making a couple coins here and there. I have a lot of people that like somehow you guys fall into my streams, you fall onto my pages, and you know that you need to start a business, but you're talking about like you're overwhelmed, you're confused, stuff like that. So the next product is for any of you newbies. It's called Ready Start Sale. Okay. It has you will get a profit planner. You will get a 365 marketing guide. You will get a whole entire guide that's going to take you step by step, like every day, what you need to do to legally start a business. You are going to get a checklist of things that you need to do so that you can start setting up your brand. You're also going to get trainings on how to turn your hobby or your hustle into a business. You're also going to get a plan on how to get your first 10 clients. Okay. Also, there's a training in there that is for you to help you learn your digital branding, to be able to gain your digital footprint. So that is for you if you are new. Okay, if you're new, that will be available on Black Friday. That's a brand new product, and it will come in the gate at 60% off. Okay, if you've purchased anything from me in the past, you'll be able to stack your VIP discount on top of that as well. All right, and then the third product that we will have, and we have extremely limited quantities, the manifestation kit. Manifestation kits are for faith-based entrepreneurs and faith-based small business owners. The manifestation kits include every single one of the planners, including the success planner. It is the only way you can get a success planner right now, because outside of that, they are sold out, baby. We're trying to rush and get more in production because the tariffs. Okay. So we're trying to get our hands on more of them. You also get a manifestation mug. You also get the crystal infused water bottle. You also get the scriptures for faith-based entrepreneurs. You get 3 different marketing books inside of the manifestation kit. You get expense plans for your personal budgets and for your business. You also get your affirmations inside of there. It's a lot of good stuff inside the manifestation kit. So if you're trying to bounce up on it, baby, get it. You said, if I tell you ready, baby, Black Friday, you better be ready for it in the kingdom. But I'm telling y'all this, the manifestation kits are extremely limited. They are first come, first serve as well too. Okay. Whenever I'm out, I'm just out, and that is it. And I'm keeping it a buck because a lot of people in the States are preparing for the tariffs. A lot of the manufacturers and the production houses that we work with overseas, they're a little overwhelmed and they are getting backlogged as well. So I know I'll have more sometime next year. I just do not know when next year. Okay. And any of you guys that were waiting on your black hoodies and you've been so patient and so kind, I'm hooking you guys up with a white hoodie as well. So you'll get a black and a white one. Hopefully you guys get them before Christmas, I hope. Anyway, I get my hands on those the first week in December, and I'm not having them shipped. I'm actually going myself to pick them up. Okay. So we going down with the trucks and with the trailers to pick them up because I ain't got no time for anything weird to be happening. All right. So we did find a vendor here in the United States. They have amazing quality. And so we're actually just going to hit the road, and they're supposed to be ready at the top of December. So we're going to get them, period. Pooh. Okay. That's how that works. And last piece of housekeeping before we get into content, if you're on the battle team, we'll be battling tonight at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So we're going to battle and decorate one of the Christmas trees. Not Big Mama. We're working. My goal is to get the kitchen done. The foyer looks beautiful too. I can't wait to show y'all the foyer. Hey, Body by One. With that being said, now everybody there was a lot of housekeeping one. We had a lot of notes, but grab your pens, grab your papers, grab your tablets, whatever it is you use to take notes. Content is about to begin. If you don't know me, my name is Ashley Ann. I'm a public speaker. I'm an award-winning luxury event designer. Most importantly to y'all, I'm a biz builder. I broadcast typically Monday through Thursdays, tips and tricks to help you catch the coins, paper to folds, and all of the shmoney that you are missing. And today, right now, in the flesh, okay, it's happening. We're about to talk about I'm giving you guys part 2 of how you're going to be able to profit underneath Donald Trump's administration. A lot of you guys are freaking out. at this point because you did not realize that his administration was going to work so quickly to put things in motion. Okay. And a lot of you guys have been smacked in the face with reality. And I know this because I go and I look at what the top Google searches are, and a gaggle of y'all were Googling, can you change your vote? And a gaggle of y'all were Googling, what are tariffs? Okay. And how tariffs work, because I know that there's been a lot of debate, okay, about this. So I got on Thursday and I started talking to you guys about getting your LLC because Donald Trump and his administration like business. Okay. They like businesses, they like corporations, and they like investors. Okay. Now, it probably won't be this week. Next week I do want, okay, so let me there's something I want to talk. Oh, everybody give me the ready. Let me see it roll through my comments. And by the way, while you guys are giving me the readies and you're sharing and inviting, I do want to share with you guys some of the stocks in the crypto that I purchased, but I'm consulting with my attorneys because I'm trying to make sure I don't have any liability. I just want to share with you like what I'm doing. But at the same time, I don't need somebody coming over here and be like, oh, well, I listened to Ashley Ann on Instagram and TikTok, and she said about this and I bought it and it didn't give me, what I wanted. So I'm trying to figure out exactly, hey, baby, how I would be able to share that information without, without having any like risk. So I'm not sure. There may be something that we just do for people in Instacoin and Monetization Nation. I'm not sure. Oh, baby, no, I gotta say more than this is for informational purposes only. So we're trying to get that done. But I will tell y'all this: my crypto is going crazy. Okay, my earnings and my cryptos and my stocks are like, when I say nuts. Okay, and I do think that Bitcoin is gonna hit 100K a coin. Okay, I do. So like there, if you are again an investor or a business owner, you're gonna do very well underneath Trump's administration. But there are some things as a business owner you're going to have to shift with your targeting if you want to stay in business, because on the other side, people have not thought about this. Everybody that's in here was here on Thursday, right? I don't need to recap Thursday, do I? Because I'm really just trying to pick up. I'm really just trying to pick up where we stopped. Do I need to recap? Do I need to recap? If I no, okay, good. Good. Okay. Oh, you're saying no, it's your first time here. Oh, I'm sorry, misunderstood. Quick recap. Okay, so basically I came in and I told you guys that you need to get a LLC, because pretty much if you're LLC, there's all kinds of deductions and credits that you're able to get that a W-2 employee does not get. The biggest ones that are going to help you as an individual are bonus depreciation and QBI. Okay, now and then some people were asking me about like section 179, and I was breaking that down, and I was talking about how you pretty much can write off anything if it's a necessary and ordinary expense for your business, for your line of work. And so and I was explaining that with the tariff increase and with the next line of tax regulation that Donald Trump is going to roll out, and if you're an accountant or a CPA or a bookkeeper in here, and if you want to co-sign or back me up, because a lot of y'all were co-signing me on Thursday and backing me up and letting people know that you've been, bookkeeping or you've been accounting for like 15, 20 years, most of y'all 10 years plus, and they were telling y'all that I was right. That's basically what they were saying. Okay. So basically, the average American on a conservative side can expect somewhere in between an additional like $3,500 to $3,900 in cost. And on the top end, they're looking at an additional $7,900 in cost. Also, a lot of people have now learned that that Trump's administration is actively trying to disband the NLRB. Okay, so because they're doing that, and a lot of people were trying to say that I was fear mongering, and now you have realized that I was not. I told you I was just trying to get people prepared. Okay, that people are like, oh, no taxes on overtime, because there's not going to be any overtime. Okay. So, long story long, your tax liability is going to go up if you are in America and you earn under about $365,000 a year. That's the National Labor Board. The National Labor Board offers protections to employees. And remember, Donald Trump is a business owner. Okay. He does not like the National Labor Board. Donald Trump is going to do things in favor of the employer, not the employee. Does everybody understand this? And I'm not saying this as a shot. I'm telling you right now because this is the reality. Okay, you said accounting for the feds here. All true. I have an LLC. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you so much for the cosign. Okay, so yeah. So that's what I mean when I keep talking about how his administration likes businesses, likes corporations, and likes investors. Okay, they're moving based on their best interest. Okay, and if y'all go look through Donald Trump's history of lawsuits, and it's a lot. Okay, it's been over 6,000 lawsuits. It's always a little shady. It's always a little sketchy whenever it comes into employee-employer relations. Okay. So what the NLRB does is, like, if you're wrongfully terminated, they're the people that offer you that protection. And so you have the ability to sue and be compensated and things like that. If you are a whistleblower, right, or to keep a company from retaliating against you, these sorts of types of things is pretty is pretty important, and a lot of people don't realize how it's going to affect them on a day-to-day. Okay, so realistically, you say you just filed for your LLC. Good. Okay, so whenever you have a business, if you have an LLC, if you are allowed to write off legitimate expenses for your business. As a W-2 employee, you can't do that. You can't do that. Okay. A regular W-2, you don't get to do that, but a business owner can. Okay. So, like, let's say you have an office in your home, and I don't know, let's say the office takes up 20% of your house, and you're doing your filming and your marketing and your content creation, maybe you even see your clients there, whatever it is that you do. Well, then 20% of that light bill is a write-off. You see what I'm saying? 20% of that water, it's a write-off because it's for, like, those business purposes. If you have a business vehicle, that mileage, write-off. Okay. If you purchase a vehicle, especially if it's over 6,000 pounds, 100%. You said you finally got your LLC. That's what's up, DJ Medi already. Okay. So basically Thursday, I spent an extensive amount of time just kind of going through, like, the deductions, the credits, things you can write off, those sorts of types of things. Okay. And Donald Trump, before he got into office, he was very, very clear. He did not mince any words that he planned it on extending his tax plan. Okay. So when y'all talk about, like, the money not flowing as much, we're currently underneath Donald Trump's tax plan. Okay. Now, what I want you guys to understand, which is what we're going to go into today, because I started Thursday talking about things that you can do. I focused on the service providers on Thursday, and now I'm going to talk more about people that sell, like, digital products and physical products today. But basically, if people's money is getting tight, because the majority of people in the United States of America are not business owners, they're going to spend less money. Okay, so on the investment side and on the tax side, you're going to win as a small business owner. Okay. So now we got to talk about, how do we get you more profits as a small business owner? How do we increase your income as a small business owner? Does that make sense? What else did we talk about Thursday? Let's see. I talked about niching down. I talked about ways you needed to be consistent, not just posting every day. I mean, you should post every day. Oh, thank you, Shelly. Thank you, Honey Pie. And let's see, what else did we talk about? I talked about increasing the level of service. And did we talk about payment plans and payment options on Thursday, y'all? I can't remember. I got it written over here, but for some reason, I don't feel like I talked about payment plans and payment options. I don't think that I did. I don't think I talked about that on Thursday. So anyway, so that's your recap from Thursday. Okay. So let's get into it for today. And y'all do me a favor, share, invite. If there's somebody in your life that you love and you want them to position themselves properly, invite them in. If there's a small business owner, invite them in. If there's somebody you know thinking about starting a business, invite them in. If you have a biz bestie, invite, share right now. Okay. So anyway, long story long, baby, you need to go ahead and get your LLC if you don't have it. And I will say this is not financial advice. I'm going to tell you to talk to your accountant or your financial planner. But if you do have a small business and you're earning over, I'll say really 750,000 a year, but definitely at least $500,000, you need to talk to them about possibly moving over into S corporation status. And again, I don't know everybody's individual goals and their financial plans and how their sales are coming, but I would tell you, if you're in that boat and you're earning over that, you need to start talking to your accountants. Okay, you need to start talking to whoever that is that you work with. If you have a business mentor, if you have a coach or a consultant or something like that, you need to start speaking with them about that, because a lot of y'all are going to do better moving over into S Corp status instead of staying as an LLC right now. Okay, you said, I'm an agency. I love your lives. I'd love to help you monetize and make more money. Okay, stay in no business. Was it? But I'm just throwing that out there. Hey, Sunset, what's going on, gorgeous? Hey, thank you for the share. Hey, Big City Apple, thank you. Okay, so let's talk about how we're going to make more money. So I gave you guys a list of things that you needed to do as a service provider, because whenever people's money gets tight, especially for like personal services, they will start doing those things at home. So you're going to see more and more women learning how to do their hair. You're going to see more women learning how to do their nails or going into the press-on club. You're going to see more and more women learning how to do their own pedicure, or instead of coming in every other week, they're going to drop down to once a month, baby, and they're going to be working on pumice stones out at home. I'm just trying to tell you, if you're a body waxer, you're going to see more and more women. They're going to start waxing at home. So you really got to kick up the level of service and creating an experience for your clients. Okay. Now, any of you guys that sell digital products or physical products, it is your turn today. And if you're a service provider, don't leave, because when I get done with the digital products, okay, and the physical products, I'm going to go back to things that help everybody, no matter what type of business you have. Okay. Okay. So don't be like, I'm a service provider on Thursday, I'm out. No, stay. Let me catch up people with physical products and digital products. Let me give them some special attention. Then we're going back to for all. Okay. We're going back to for all. Okay. So if you are a person that does physical products or digital products, at this point of time, baby, you need to lock in. Are we moving to inferior based products, or are we moving to superior, aka luxury based products? A lot of times those people that are floating in the middle, whenever we get into a lean economy, you're gonna lean your way out of business. And I'm saying this as a woman who opened up her first business during a recession. Okay. You're going inferior, which is low cost, or you're going luxury, which is high cost. Now, listen to me when I say this. Just because you want to be high tier, if you don't have that audience and you don't have the ability to connect with those people, you don't have the ability to cross over into that market share, now is not the time. Blink, blink, blink. Now, if you want to continue to expand and build up on your front end, you know what I'm saying? And then you trying a little stuff back there on the back end. Okay. But I listen to you because Ashley Ann right now. Okay. A lot of people want to call everything luxury. A lot of people want to market to the high ticket crew. Baby, if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. And there is nothing wrong with selling inferior products. Okay. And if you want to have a mix where you have inferior and you have high ticket, you can do that as well. But I need y'all to understand this. Okay. I'm going to use myself as an example. Okay. I'm going to put y'all in my business right now. I'm going to put y'all in the business of my business. So y'all know I have built a pretty sizable social media platform and customer base off of pushing low ticket. These would be considered inferior goods. Does this mean my customer is inferior? No. The reason it's considered an inferior good is because the price point is on the lower side, right? It'd be like if you went to the deli and you asked for Havarti cheese. Havarti cheese is going to be on the superior side. It's going to be on the luxury side. If you go to the deli and you tell them to get you a pound of Havarti cheese, it's going to be like $10 and some change, right? As opposed to if you go into the grocery store and you buy those Kraft singles, okay, where they give you like 32. I ain't bought them suckers in years, but y'all know what I'm talking about. They give you like that block that 32 and it's like $2 and some change. Okay, that's an inferior good. When economies get lean, when economies get tight, you see inferior good sales skyrocket. Okay, because people are looking at their budgets. So I want you to think about what I'm saying. If inferior goods, okay, if they skyrocket, the demand goes up. People are like, gimme. What does that mean? People that are selling inferior goods are making a gaggle of money when the economy leans out. Blink, blink, blink. Let sit. Think about it. Just let it sit there. Listen to what I'm telling you. Okay. People start looking for more cost-effective alternatives when their budgets get tighter. I just told y'all that the average American is about to see somewhere in between $3,500 to $3,900 in expenses. So this is why. So this is why. Am I thinking the economy is going to worsen? Oh, it's going to worsen. Is going to worse. It's going to worsen. But just because it worsens doesn't mean you can't take advantage of it. There's an opportunity in every obstacle. Remember that. I have operated business under Democratic and under Republican administrations. For those of you that don't know, because people were like, somebody put in my comments the other day, they were like, y'all are all talking about the tariffs. You don't even know what he's going to put tariffs on. And I'm like, yes, we do. He said it. He wants to do a universal tariff across the board that would be 10 to 20%. So that means anything that's imported into America would have the extra 10 to 20% put on it. And then if it's goods coming out of China, there's going to be a 60% tariff put on those goods. This is why you have all of these corporations and stores coming out saying, yes, prices are more than likely going to go up. We're in it, right? There are people that are coming out, companies that are saying, yes, we're cutting Christmas bonuses and year-end bonuses and things like that because we need to, because what they're trying to do is stockpile tools, supplies, inventory, things that have things that have like long shelf lives. They're trying to buy those and stock up on them. You said, gosh, I see it so differently. I was so much better off before this previous administration. Donald Trump inherited Obama's administration. That's the thing that a lot of people don't understand. For example, right now, what Joe Biden is doing is he's appointing all of these federal judges on his way out of the door. They're right? These are lifelong positions of those judges. He's doing that intentionally to try and stop some of the things that MAGA wants to push through. You see what I'm saying? And it'll be something that happens and the general public is going to blame Donald Trump for it, but it's really something that Biden put into effect. But you're not going to see it or feel the implications until Donald Trump is inside of the White House. And so when Donald Trump came into office, he inherited the economy that Obama gave to him. And Obama had actually increased our economy, and the unemployment rates were down low. People also seem to have a short-term memory, and they forget that there was this thing called COVID, right? So like whenever people come into my room and they're in the medical profession and they're like, oh, it was just so much money, so much overtime, this and this and that, because we were in a global pandemic. There are also millions of people that died. You see what I'm saying? So, and then right now you're talking about how things seem better underneath his administration. On the way out the door, Donald Trump put the current tax plan into place that you're under right now. But you didn't feel the effects of it until Joe Biden got into the White House. So if you have a two-term, whenever you have that's why a lot of times, presidents will fight really hard to be two-term consecutively back to back, because that's when you really can feel their impact. But most people don't understand that. I'm not saying that trying to talk down at you or anything like that. I'm just trying to help y'all understand. Okay. And I'm a really, really smart cookie. I actually graduated cum laude in finance. I worked in the corporate world under finance, highly sought after, headhunted. Even whenever I left the corporate world, still was getting headhunted. When I started my own business, I'm really, really good at what I do. And I'm telling you, I understand numbers real well. I understand policy real well. It is my job. I have to. I've been next year, within a few months, I will have been in business for 19 years. Okay. A woman that started her companies with $125 in a laptop. So when I do these streams and when I put this information out, like I'm starting a little series right now where I get on and I'm like, hey, these are things you can do to prepare. These are things you can do to win underneath the administration. At this point, I'm not out here like, oh, you voted for MAGA, I don't like you. I'm not on that type of time. It is go time. I'm just trying to make sure that people are prepared. And this extends far beyond money too. When we look at what they're trying to do with disbanding the Department of Education, put a lot of EIPs on African-American students, because people don't understand whenever they disband the Department of Education and you have private schools, where a private school has the right to turn down a student that has an EIP. This gets real deep, but we're not here for all of that. Maybe we'll come back and have another discussion about that. Right now, I'm just talking about the money. And so realistically, when the average American has to pay more for groceries, think about how many people shop at Walmart. Think about how many people shop at Kroger. Think about how many people shop at a Publix. Think about your beauty and skincare products. See, y'all ain't thinking about that. A lot of them have ingredients that come from other countries. And then people are like, oh, well, it's great because now people will shop American. Well, a lot of your American businesses, your small business owners, your mom and pops that you guys in here right now, y'all order things from overseas. Y'all order packaging. A lot of people don't think about that. I want you to think, I want go when you talk to a small business owner, see how many of them get their shipping boxes in their packaging, or they get things manufactured here in the United States. Most of them don't, because you can't afford it, because the US labor is so high. I have a planner, okay? I have a set of planners, and we used to get them made in China. The last time we got them done, we moved to a printer, a woman-owned business too, that was in Atlanta. Her prices were pretty comparable compared to the other printers that were here inside of the US. I had to raise up the price of my planners by 3 times. And my profit margin went down on the planners. And every time I would put out a planner or do a promotion, you would always have someone underneath my comments talking about, that planner costs this much, blah, 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 and going off about it. And I would say, well, it was made from a woman-owned business here in America. Nobody gave a flying fart. My planners start sitting on the shelves 5 times longer than they did before because of the price point. So people can talk all that, they can talk all that stuff and say what sounds good in theory. There are several other business owners that have had the experience that I had, that when we tried our best to get as many things made in America as possible, it slowed down our sales because the price point is way higher. I was having to purchase the planners for more than what I used to sell them for. I don't think about that. I used to sell them Okay. I used to sell the planners at $45, $50 and make a profit. It was now costing me more than $50 to get the planner because I was getting them made here in America. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is when you put the tariffs on everything, well, now supplies, ingredients, packaging, boxes, base level things, patterns, fabrics, whatever you're getting that's not here in the United States, not only big corporations do this, small businesses purchase things from other countries as well. Now the price goes up for them on the supplies, the tools, whatever. Y'all ain't even thinking about electronics. I don't think there's anything. I don't think there's any TV, phone, tablet, reader, a book. I don't think there's any electronic computer, laptop. I don't think there's any electronic in the United States that doesn't have some type of piece of part in it that came from China. Y'all are not thinking about your cars, your camera, the backup cameras in your cars. You're not thinking about any of that stuff. Suspension system, things that work with your brakes. A lot of that is coming from, pieces of those are coming from other countries, even if it's an American manufactured car. We don't have a lot of the fabrication here. Okay. So this is why the prices are going to go up. And I am just telling y'all, and you can believe me or not, but when the prices go up, people get tighter with their wallets. And so what you can do as a small business owner to combat that is you start moving into the inferior good market. Okay. And the reason I'm saying that, because again, if you guys go, okay, if y'all go and look at, you can go look historical, you can look all the way back to 100 years. Okay. You can look beyond that. When money gets tight, okay, when people start talking about like a soft economy, or they start talking about people leaning out, that's basically their nice way of saying people aren't spending their money as much because things cost more money. Okay, it makes sense. Everybody picking up what we all tracking, we all on the same page now. So when you see that inferior product sales go through the roof, it's a good move for you to find products, whether they're digital based or physical based products, that you can sell at a lower price point, because you in fact are going to get more customers and you're going to make your money off of quantity. Okay. Now, on the other side of the spectrum, okay, on the other side of the spectrum, there's an actual luxury market. Okay. Hey, Thea. Thank you, baby doll. And if you are servicing truly luxury clients and high ticket clients, baby, when there's like a recession for the rest of the people out here in the United States, for all the regulars, not for them. Not for them. Why? Because a lot of them have businesses, a lot of them have investments, and a lot of them have assets. And so as the stocks are going up, they're making more money. So you will see on the other end that if you're actually doing high ticket and you service luxury clients, you're going to find that you are going to do well in business over there. Okay. So this is why I said you pick up some inferior price, not that your customer is inferior. I'm talking about the products. Okay, when you go look in a an economics book, okay, and they're talking about inferior products versus superior products, I'm not talking about the actual person that purchases it. Okay, I'm talking about that's how the product is classified based on the price point. So for majority of y'all in here, you're gonna make a lot of money on moving inferior products, right, and inferior services. That's where you're going to start to see, you're going to shoot up on the profit side. Does that make sense? Okay. This is not the time for you to get out here in the streets introducing some new high ticket product or service unless you already service luxury clients. Blink, blink, blink. Everybody picking up what I'm putting down. Now, if you already service luxury clients, baby, you're good. You continue your business as usual. You continue your trajectory as usual. People are going to book you. People are going to pay you, okay? But I'm telling y'all, don't get out here and get fooled, you know what I mean, by people making these posts. Everybody ain't broke. Everybody ain't struggling. But if the majority of your client base is in the category where they're really watching their budget and they're really watching their pennies, then yes, you need to cater to your audience. You need to cater towards your client group, and you're going to see that you're going to do well even when the economy starts to soften up. Okay. Now let's get back to for everybody, whether you sell products, services, goods, digital, physical, okay, in person. We back to everybody territory, okay, as far as things that you need to be doing. Now, the next, you need to be looking for new manufacturers and new vendors for your supplies. Okay. If you get a lot of supplies out of China, baby, let's start looking elsewhere. Let's go look in India. Okay. Let's see if we can look in Turkey. Let's see what we can do in Mexico. Hey, Nikki, what's going on, baby doll? You're going to start looking. Let's see if there are things that you can source or grow yourself. Can you partner with somebody that's here in the States, right? And they have the plug, they have the ability to do that. I know some of y'all like, what? So like, for instance, I grow my own herbs. Y'all know I'm a gardener. I'm like a big gardener. I love gardening, right? And one of my clients, she makes soaps. And all of her soaps have they're actually like, if you buy avocado soap from her, she really put avocado in that soap. If you buy lavender soap from her, she really put lavender in that soap. Okay. If you buy a lemongrass bath bomb, there's really lemongrass in there. If you get a hair moisturizer and it's supposed to have rose in it, it's really rose petals inside of their hair moisturizer. Okay. Like this is how she gets down. Okay. So some of you guys, if you are a person, you are producing your own like shampoos, hair oils, soaps, lotions, and you sell those for profit. I know that it sounds extreme, but I'm just telling you the truth. It may be time for you to look into maybe like a hydroponic garden that you can have inside of your house, or you learn how to garden and start growing some of the things that you know that you're going to have in your line. So that way you have a way to kind of mitigate, right, some of the costs. So you can see if you can keep your pricing as close to what it is right now. Even if you have to go up a little bit, it's just a little bit. Okay. It's not a huge amount. Which brings me to my next thing is let's talk about price and package variation. Price and package variation, price and package variation, price and package variation, okay? Not you learning how to grow popcorn. I, believe it or not, know how to make my own popcorn. But y'all know I'm country. I grew up in the farm. Okay, so price and product packaging variation is going to be key right now. So let's say you're working with a supplier and that supplier went up on the price of something. Okay, I have a little ink pen right here. Okay, y'all, by the way, keep tapping my screen, tap my screen, and share my live. So let's say I sell these ink pens. Okay, and let's just pretend that this is a fancy pen. I know this is like a little regular pen, but let's just pretend that this is a fancy pen. And I sell my fancy pens for $10 a pen. And people buy my fancy $10 ink pens. Okay. And I find out, that my cost of the pen for me is about to go up. Instead of $3 a pen, it's about to become $5 a pen. Okay. That's for me to get it. And my packaging that I put the pen in, maybe I put the pen in like a really pretty like satin lined box and it has like an acrylic cover on it or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And now instead of me getting those for $1 a box, now it's $2 a box. Okay. And then my shipping boxes just went up from 50 cents to 75 cents now for the shipping box. So now I'm up $3.25 in my cost for my fancy pen, Excuse me. Makes sense? Everybody tracking? Now, if I just told y'all that customers are going to get a little bit tighter with their budget, and let's say on average you were able to sell, three pens a year or two pens a year to your customers. People came and bought pens 2 times a year from you, from this fancy pen. And then you raise up the price and you see, right? Because now, instead, what I tell you, a pen was $10. So let's say now you're selling your pen for $13.50 because you have right? You have an extra $3.25 in cost. And you notice because now your pens are $13.25, instead of people purchasing a pen from you once every 6 months, now people are purchasing a pen from you once every 9 months. This is bad, right? This is real bad, okay, out here in these streets. So one of the ways that you can remedy this is you can change the packaging of the pen. And I'm not talking about just the box. Of course, if there's a way we can cut the cost, but a lot of times if you're selling something that's a luxury good, that packaging is a part of, right? That packaging and presentation is a part of the product. It's a part of the customer experience. So instead of selling one pen, what if we change the price to, and one pen at a time, what if we change it to a minimum order of 2 pens at a time, right? And what if instead of you selling one pen for $13.50, we start selling 2 pens for $27.99? Now, a lot of times people are not going to be upset about you selling the 2 pens for $27.99 because the price went up, but also the quantity of the product went up. So instead of them getting one from you, now they're getting 2. And then now maybe we have a 2-pack, a 6-pack, and then maybe even a 10-pack, because you can get them for Christmas gifts or something like that. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? So this is called our package variation. That is whenever we take products and we're going to change the quantity that you get as a customer. And because you're changing the quantity, now people don't mind that the price went up, because they're like, well, the price went up, but I also got more of whatever this is. Okay. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Everybody picking up what I'm putting down right now? This is a very important concept for you to be able to understand, because even though people know that the supplies are going up and people logically are hearing about the tariffs and all that kind of stuff and the supply chain issues and the logistical issues, even though people are hearing about that when they're looking at what they're buying every day, when they're looking at the cost of things, they're not going to take all of that into consideration and say, oh, this small business owner did what they had to do. Okay. The next thing that you can do, if you can find another supplier that will, right, and they can supply you like they can supply you your supplies, your tools, your ingredients, those sorts of types of things at a lower price, you're gonna have to go ahead and move over. But before you make the full move over, I would highly encourage you to order some samples, so that way so that way you can make sure that you are satisfied with the quality of it, right? Because a lot of times, if people are paying the same price but they feel like your quality went down, you're gonna lose your customers too. Okay, that's baby not gonna be the move. Hey, Gina Maxine, the next thing, thank you for the heart, me, Gina. The next thing that you want to do is we want to introduce customer appreciation and customer incentive programs during this time. So that way your customers and your clients are getting rewarded for sticking with you and continuing to purchase your products and your services, okay? This is a big deal. You would be amazed with how appreciation goes a long way to getting a customer or a client to continue shopping with you, okay? Excuse me. So if you're a service provider, for most of my clients, when we look at services, that's something that they can add that doesn't have a high cost to them, but it has a really high perceived value for the client, right? So y'all know earlier I was talking about personal services like waxes or brow tints and manicures and stuff like that, that you would start to see a lot of people that will start to pull back on those, right? When we get into a softer economy. So what you can do is, let's say you're a waxer. I'll just use waxing as an example. Or better yet, let's say, yeah, we'll stick with waxer. And let's say you have clients come in to get their eyebrows waxed by you. Well, something that I know that you could offer that is going to have a low price point on you and not affect your work, you could offer a free tint. So now because you come in and you've gotten your fifth wax with me, your fifth brow wax or something, I'll tint your eyebrows for free. And if they like that, then that may be a service that they continue to pick up. So now, and it won't be everybody, but you'll have 15 to 20% of your clients that will say, oh, I really like the way that my brows look tinted. And now that will be a regular service. So now you're making money on the brow wax. And 4 of the times you're making money on the tint because their 5th time they're getting the free tint. You see what I'm saying? And the henna dye and stuff like that for the eyebrows does not cost that much. I know because I purchased it because I tint my brows. Okay. Does that make sense though? Everybody picking up what I'm putting down? So if you're a service provider, let's think about what's a service that you can provide to your customers or your clients to create a loyalty program for them, to create an incentive program for them so that they will continue to shop with you and they're not going to cut you out of the budget. Okay. If you sell physical products, what are people using your physical products for? What's something extra that you can add for your clients, again, that will encourage them to continue to purchase from you, right? So one of the things like that we'll be doing with our planners is we are going to kick in, because a lot of people that do planners, they like stickers, and the stickers are like an additional expense for them. So it made sense for me to have like a gaggle of stickers done whenever we put in the last order. Something else that our people really, really, really like, they use the tea and they use the coffee cups. Well, a lot of times people that drink tea and coffee, they put honey or they put sugar or they put, so they may add like some agave or something like that, or cream or something like that. Well, guess what? They need a little spoon to stir. So we were like, oh, bet we can add in a spoon for people. We can add in a spoon for people. We can add in straw sets for people. With the planners, we can, if you order in so many planners, we're going to give you a free pen. Okay. Does that make sense? So you start thinking about different things that you can add in for your customers and for your clients that's going to make it worth their while, with them continuing to spend products and services with your company. Okay. Also, you need to be having regular, like, customer appreciation sales or discounts. Okay. Now we want the new people to come in, and yeah, you may have like your quarterly sale or a biannual sale or something like that. But for your people that are already customers that have already purchased from you, there is nothing wrong with shooting them a text or email and saying, hey, this is a customer only, or this is a secret sale only for my people that purchase XYZ. If you purchase this, we'll give you XYZ for free. Or if you purchase this weekend, we're going to do free shipping. You purchase this, you get an extra 10% off, an extra 20% off. Okay. Now, a lot of y'all like, I don't want to do that. Baby, I'm telling you this, when them sales get slow, you're going to be real happy to have that consistent income that is coming in from your sets of customers and clients that are purchasing from you. Okay. Also, any of you guys that do services or products, I don't care if they're digital or physical. Okay. You need to start creating follow up. Okay. Follow up is going to be really, really important. And it's literally just like, hey, are you having any troubles? Are you using it okay? Do you understand everything? Do you have any questions for us? Is there anything that we can help you with? Okay. You need to be reaching out to the customer to make sure that they're using it, to make sure that they're implementing whatever it is. These are the things that make customers want to stick and stay with you. And even though they're cutting a lot of things out of their budget, they're not going to cut you out of their budget. You say, yes, I noticed that you give the people that buy from you extra. Oh, of course I give the people that buy from me extra. Baby, I gotta look out for my people. Okay. I gotta look out. When I say look out, I gotta look out. Blink, blink, blink. Because I appreciate my customers. I appreciate my clients. And so realistically, you know what I'm saying? Like realistically, this is one of the ways I've been able to stay in business by not being, a Scroogey McScrooge. Now, some people are are out here, they're just like little hoarders. They're little Scrooges. They're really mean. They're really nasty. They don't do anything to show appreciation or love to their customers. And then people like me come along, and y'all will come and get your business trainings from me. Y'all will come and have me build your funnels. Y'all will come and hire me to do your social media content or to run your ads. And you literally left some other company because you didn't like the way they made you feel. You didn't feel appreciated. And so that's why you left, right? Most people leave companies and go to other companies is really because you don't like the way that company made you feel. Not very seldom are people leaving because somebody else had like newer technology or better setup, or they thought, you know what I mean, that their content is more aesthetically pleasing. Is literally based on, I don't like the way that you made me feel. Like you see that happen all the time in social media, right? With a content creator or with an influencer, and they say something that other people don't like, or they do something that people don't like, and literally you see all these people are like, oh, I blocked them or I unfollowed them because of XYZ element of P. That is the thing, right? That's what happens. And guess what? You're the same way, and your customers are the same way. If they don't like the way that you make them feel, if they don't feel appreciated by your company, they absolutely are going to take their dollars and they're going to keep them to themselves. Do you think that a lot of food or treat businesses will have a tough time trying to implement this? I feel food be the first to go when people are cutting money. I actually don't. If it goes into the service or the atmosphere with it when it comes to a treat company. So like, for instance, if let's say, I don't know, like let's say I make cupcakes or something. And every time you come to my cupcake shop, I'm like, oh my God, how are you doing, Nzinga? Right. And especially if I start remembering you, oh, like, how are you? Or how are your kids? How's your mom? Blah, 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 blah. If whenever you come in, maybe I have like a little sample pack from you, or whenever you order, maybe I have like some little cookies or a little extra topping for you or something like that. Because the experience is good, you're going to keep coming, because when things are getting really, really hard or really, really challenging in people's lives, people look for places and things that give them comfort. They look for places and things that, give them like a positive boost. You say I left the gym before because I felt left out. Yeah, like how people feel is a lot to do with everything. That's come last week, when we were in here talking about services. I was just like, no, y'all gonna have to step it up. You gotta go the extra mile if you're trying to stay in business. If you struggle, like with wanting to make people feel valued, wanting to make people feel appreciated, you're probably going to be out of business in the next few years. I'm not saying that to be a jerk. I'm just the reality of the situation. In those special occasions, we gonna still buy from people that show us the extra. Exactly. People are still gonna purchase from people that show them the extra attention, the extra love, the extra specialness. They absolutely 100% are still gonna buy from them. Okay, y'all. So let's do this. If y'all got questions, let's do Q&A for a few minutes. We'll do part 3. I'm gonna try my best to do part 3 tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna get into some money talks. That's what we're gonna be on tomorrow. That's what I'll call it on that side. If y'all found this information helpful to you today, if you found it informative, I would really encourage you to come to my 3-day training that's this weekend. I'm doing a 3-day training, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It is 3-day, 100K, and it is literally about like making money, making sales, about converting customers, clients, all of that. I marked the price down to $47, so it is not expensive at all, okay? Click the link in the bio, tap the first button. I don't think there's anywhere else you're going to go, and you're going to get a 3-day training for $47, especially the way that I train, and a whole entire workbook, okay, to go along with it. But it's a 3-day workshop, because realistically, I can't teach you and tell you what you need to know about sales and about being able to make money online and scaling up in a day. I just can't. Okay, I can't. What time am I going live tomorrow? I'm going to aim for 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. I don't know if I make it on at 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, but I'm going to do my best. I'm gonna do my best. Did you already do the giveaways? I haven't done the giveaway yet. We won't be giving this bag away until December. So haven't done. I did the last set of giveaways. Zipporah won the YSL bag that we gave away a couple of weeks ago, but I haven't done the giveaway on the Dior. I haven't given the giveaway on the business training yet either. Let's see. I'm a truck driver, only home on the weekend. I drive 8 to 10 hours a day. That's why I was thinking about a digital product. Yeah, Breezy, a digital product would be really good for you being a truck driver because you need something that's going to make money for you while you're actually over the road. And something else, Breezy, that you probably need to look into is making sure that your content is created in advance and that it's scheduled. And then you need to make sure whenever you take your break that you immediately go into the comments and you respond to people and respond to your DMs. Let me like the live. Thank you for liking the live, Harlem Mocha. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for my heart meets, Gina Maxine. By the way, if you're on the battle team, we'll be on around 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight to battle. Oh, you're so welcome. And I love digital products. Let me tell y'all this about any of you guys that are getting into digital products. Listen and listen to me well. And I know some of y'all are not going to want to hear what I have to say. I know some of y'all not going to want to hear it, but I'm just telling you, affiliate marketing is already huge, but it's really gonna be huge, like in the next couple years. And I've said this 1,000 times before. Everybody is not destined to create a product. Everybody is not destined, you know what I mean, to be a service provider or to like run a business where you have employees and staff. And I've told y'all this before affiliate marketing was like a thing. Those of you that have been following me since Periscope days, y'all know, because I show y'all my back of the house. I show y'all my receipts sometimes. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars in a couple of years. I've crossed $1 million just from my affiliate marketing. And I wasn't affiliate marketing like these girls that, you know, are showing you like organization or clothes from Amazon and stuff. No, y'all know mine has come from softwares. I'm like, oh, this is the software I use, or this is the company I work with. That's not even my primary thing is affiliate marketing. And I'm still doing over 6 figures a year. But moving into the economy that we're moving into, you're going to see more and more people trying to find different ways to make money. And I am telling you this, if there are products that you use every day that you already love, and you're starting the process of creating content, niche-based content around that, you're going to make a lot of money. You're going to make a whole lot of money. So I would love for some of you, any of you guys that are coming into the 3-day training, we'll talk about affiliates and we'll talk about memberships. Those are 2 of the best ways that you can make money. You can't hear me? I think everybody else can hear me on the gram. Y'all tell at that person at Roman and tell them to exit out and come back in. But affiliate marketing and memberships are going to be huge. And I'm saying that because a lot of people are like, oh, I need to get a digital product. Oh, I need to get an ebook. Oh, I need a course. Do you really need a course? Do you really need an ebook? Because the reality of the situation is everybody isn't an instructor. The reality of the situation is everybody doesn't have the temperament, right, to deal with students. The reality of the situation is everybody doesn't even have anything of value to actually teach that's worth somebody paying for. And I know that sounded really, really probably like harsh when I just said that, but I'm not saying it in a harsh way. I'm saying that as a woman who's really good at making money online and who's really good at helping other people. I've helped thousands of people make money with their social media accounts. I've helped thousands of people make money online. Some of y'all could have been earning an extra $5,000, $6,000 a month if you just promoted stuff that you actually liked, things that you actually use, things that revolve around what you actually like to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like some of y'all, like, you know what I mean? Like some of y'all are out here trying to make a product or trying to make a t-shirt or merch and no one's going to buy it. But if you told them about your favorite coffee, you know what I mean, that you drink every morning, that people have seen you drink every morning for a year, if you showed them what you're putting in your tea kettle, people would buy it. You know what I'm saying? There are some people like y'all, some of y'all, your hair is always immaculate and people want to know, what conditioner are you using? What shampoo are you using? What wig are you using? What mousse are you using? What tint are you using? Literally, you can make a gaggle of money just saying, oh, this is what I use and this is how I use it, and showing people and posting a link. Some of y'all are really good at like developing software or creating content, but that doesn't mean you're good at, like, you should have a class or you should have a course. No, you should show people, here's the software that I use and here's some templates that I use, and you can click the link in the bio and you can get these, especially if you're always showing people the hacks on how to use something or how to do something. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? So for some of y'all, honestly, you're gonna make, you still, don't get me wrong, you still need an LLC, right? Because we need the tax benefits of the LLC. And you need to be able to write off your ads and your marketing and your supplies and your camera and all that stuff you're using for market research. You know what I'm saying? You need to be able to do that. But at the end of the day, okay, everybody don't need a class or a course. Everybody doesn't need an ebook. And there's so many ways to get out here and make money, you know what I'm saying? Like digitally and virtually without necessarily having a product. If there's something that you really, really like to eat, if there's something you really, really like to use, like some of you guys are really into fitness and you love working out at home. You may need to open up a shop where you're doing not only like the fitness gear and the clothes, but maybe your shop focuses on, like, there used to be a girl that used to come down my timeline and it was like a fitness bar. It was like a bar with a resistance band on it. And she would show all the different ways that she worked out with the bar. Hey, unapologetically. Hey, Lady T. She would show all the different ways that she worked out with this bar, right? In her house. She'd be using it on the staircase, using it in the door frame, using it just with her feet. She was showing all these things. And this girl was making a gaggle, okay, on this freaking bar. There was a woman on Periscope. This is so long ago. And she used to be on Periscope every morning and she used to hula hoop. She had a weighted hula hoop. And she was showing how she had lost like 50 pounds using this weight. And all of us saw her do it. Like every morning she'd be on there with that goddamn hula hoop or whatever. There were so many of us that purchased weighted hula hoops. There were so many of us that purchased weighted hula hoops because she was just getting on there every morning with her music, you know, just hula hooping, doing her thing. And we was like, oh, let us get a weighted hula hoop too, right? And I actually have a weighted hula hoop. Now I don't use it every day. I probably only use it like twice a month, but I actually have it because of her. So I am saying this to say, whatever it is that you really like to do, you know what I mean? And I'm not telling you not to get your digital product. I know you asked me about that, but a lot of y'all in here, stop trying to do a digital product. Stop trying to do PLR. What did they change PLR into now? It starts with the M. They be calling it like MRR or something like that, or MR. It's M something is what they're calling it right now. But to be honest, no, it MRR. Thank you. It doesn't make sense for some of y'all. It just doesn't make sense. But like, if you love loungewear, now y'all know I love some loungewear, and I'm not finna start selling loungewear. Thank you for my fireworks, Mika. And I'm not gonna start selling loungewear just because I love loungewear. But if I was gonna do affiliate links for anything, because people have actually made comments to me about, well, people comment the most to me about is my skincare. People could say that my style is like sexy comfy or something like that is what they call it, because I'm always in my little robes or stuff in my pajamas on, right? And my caftans, right? and my lashes. And as of late, a lot of people have been asking me about my hair, but for years, people always ask me about my skin and my lashes outside of business. So if I'm gonna do anything in the affiliate marketing, I'm not gonna pop up and do organization or something. If I'm gonna add anything where I do affiliate stuff for business softwares that I actually use, but if I did anything else, it would be skincare products, even over makeup, because for years people have asked me about my skin. People ask me about my skin. It's a little broken out right now, but baby, your girl's skin be on. Okay, my skin be on it, flawless. Okay, amazing, incredible. So for me, if I was like, oh, this is the face refresher, this is the toner I use, this is the moisturizer, this is the salicylic acid I like, or blah 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 blah, I'm sure I would be able to sell a good amount of that because people are always asking me about my skin. I can be talking about anything and somebody random would be under there, be like, yes, sis, we ain't studying that. Drop that skincare routine. You see what I'm saying? I do a lot of cooking content on YouTube, and I've been a little lackadaisical on TikTok. I'm about to get back to it. But people ask me about recipes. They ask me about products, right? So I'm saying all of this to say bonus time unlocked, change the slot time. Wait, hold on. Let's change it to when we coming back to battle. Hold on. I'm trying to change the bonus time for when we coming back on the battle. It's I got bonus time unlocked. If I need to get the points. Hold on. I told y'all we coming back around 8:30ish, right? Dang, y'all. I don't know if this is in. I can't see the time zone. Is this EST or is it CST? It said I get double the points for those 2 hours. I can't see the comments. So if it's 2100, that's around 9. But I don't know if there's 9 Central or if there's 9 EST, because there's 9 EST, then that means it's 8 for me. I don't know. We gonna do 2100. I did 2100. I did 2100. I don't know. What are the times for the workshop? So because we have a funeral, Friday workshop will be 6 to 8. So y'all still got time to go out and kick it, because I know people like to go out for Thanksgiving. People like to be on the scene. So we'll be like 6 to 8:30 on Friday. Saturday's workshop should be 2 o'clock to 4:30. And then Sunday will be 4 to 6. 4 to 6. So 6. So yeah, those are the times of the sessions. Hey Bert, what's going on? Y'all, I'm sorry. I know I just had a little freak. It didn't show the time zone on there. It told me I could pick my bonus time. I just changed it because I didn't want the bonus time to be right now because we're about to get off. Will it come with a replay? If you're VIP, you can get a replay. If you just get the $47 ticket, you'll see the option where you can purchase a replay. Oh, thank you, Andrea. Or is it Andrea? Is it Andrea or Andrea? Y'all, side note, if I ever mispronounce your name, just give me an enunciation key. I stay messing up names. Not intentionally, just sometimes I don't know. Sometimes it looks one way to me, and I promise I know how to read. And then somebody will say, I'll be like, oh. And they would give me like a yay or a tilde or something. I'm like, oh. I was like, okay, we fancy. Yeah. All right, everybody, if you're on the battle team, pull back up around 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on TikTok only. But anybody have any other questions about what we talked about today for like small business owners, what you need to be doing, looking at your credits, your deductions that you should be looking at, and then finding like your different vendors and also how to pick up your services, the package variation, and what else did we talk about? Oh, we talked about incentive programs. Now, I got more stuff to talk about too tomorrow that you can be doing, and inferior versus superior goods. Will you go over how to profit with the new administration? Yes, technically the whole training will be covering that all 3 days. What's the name of the skincare product? Which skincare product, baby? Tell me which one. I use a lot. I use a lot of different stuff. I even have my own little homemade situations I be using. What you wanna know about? What you wanna know about? I make my own rose oil too. That probably does the best, like in my skin. Pop, 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 pop. Thank you so much, unapologetically. The company that you work with? Oh, I work with a bunch of different companies. I have some stuff right now that I need to do an unboxing for from Yaya's Naturals. People send me a lot of stuff. The snail people, the bean essence people, a bunch of Korean skincare companies. A lot of people send me their stuff to try. A lot. A lot. I work with a bunch of different companies, even down to Olay. I had like a deal with them too. So it is what it is. That's what I said. What do you want to know about? Is there like a particular step or product you're looking for, like as far as like in the routine? But it depends. And I love Olay, them little face melt wash things. Since they sent those to me like a few months ago, I like those a lot. Like even spent my own money on those, like those. Like I really, really like those. But anyway, two-faced. Baby, I'll just be out here. I seen someone throw out millions worth of packaging. Why? Why did they throw away all of that packaging? What makes my skin so bright? I use vitamin C. I use a vitamin C serum. So if I had to, probably the vitamin C serum. Definitely. And then I use niacinamide to like pretty much have textureless skin. I mean, I know technically all skin has texture, but my niacinamide gets rid of my texture. But I'm a vitamin C girl. I use vitamin C's for sure, for sure. Why would somebody throw away $1 million worth of packaging? I got questions. I want to know why. What were they doing? Why did they throw it away? I got questions. Okay, I got serious questions. Oh, it was PR packages. So that definitely can happen. And what I normally do is if I get a lot of PR, I give it away to people that I know. Or y'all know sometime in the kingdom, I'll pop up. I'm like, oh, I got these particular things from companies and I can't use it. Like, who wants it? And then normally y'all will pay like a $10 flat rate shipping box or something, and I'll send them to y'all. So, but because this is the thing, when companies send you a PR kit, like if they send a foundation, because it's so challenging trying to match somebody's foundation through like a screen or something, they will send you every foundation in the line. So yes, a company has literally sent me like 38 foundations. I remember when Too Faced first introduced the concealer, the Born This Way concealer, I literally had like every single one. Like they sent me all of them because they don't know how to match. It's a lot of stuff you get, but I normally give mine away. I don't throw it away. I normally give it away, but they'll send you a lot of stuff. So bath products, lotions, potions, different things that don't work for me, but I know they work for other people. Let's see, what do we have to do to be put in the drawing for that gorgeous purse? Oh, Raquel, do you see that little heart firework that's up there? Anytime you send me one of those, it gets you an entry for the Lady Dior. She is pretty. She's blush and lambskin. She's the little alphabet Dior, but that's it. She has a cute little feet on the bottom, and she has the full strap, the adjustable strap to go with her. But yeah, you send a firework, it gets you an entry for the Lady Dior. I have a list of other stuff, but I normally go through the big list during battle time because that's when it makes the most sense. So it's like killing two birds with one stone. Y'all get the entries and I get the points. So yeah, y'all got any other questions? Because if y'all done, I need to go have a little lunch, and I need to actually write the emails for this week for Black Friday. So I need to go get all our emails written before I get back on here and decorate the tree tonight. Do I have anything for eyelids? I don't. I need to research some stuff though, because I've had more and more people ask me about eyelids. I have like an under eye cream from Sublime that I've used for a long time, just a moisturizer. And then like if I'm tired, I get bags underneath my eyes, but a cold spoon will take care of that. So, but as far as like on the lids, no, but I do because I've had a lot of people ask that. Now I do have these things I want to order them for my mom to try them out. It's like a little mesh thing that you can put up there and it like lifts up your eyelid. Cause my papa had the same thing. And I was like, I may have it when I get older. But like, you know, where like the lid starts to fall, like when people get older and it starts like pushing your eye down or whatever. I think she should have a little eye lift to get rid of it. Because it'll help her see better. Because eventually it gets to the point where like it impairs your vision. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Like some older people, like your eyelid will just start like falling down or whatever. Like I guess you'd blink too much or something. I don't know. So anyway, I was like, I do need to be looking because I'm like, clearly that's a genetic thing. Because the same thing happened to my papa too when he got into his 60s, his eyelids just started like falling down, and eventually like it fell over like his lash line and stuff. It makes it hard to see. You said your mother had to have an olive. Yeah. Like some people think about them for vanity reasons, but sometimes people they really can't see. If like when I don't know what causes that outside of just age. I guess stress on your eyes. I don't know. But yeah, but I'll look for some. I'll look for something. But I keep seeing these little mesh things that people put in, kind of like the mesh on a wig, so it blends in and you can't see it. And I was thinking about getting like some of those to try. Thanks for the info. Been watching you on and off for a couple of years. I appreciate you. Appreciate you back. All right, everybody. If y'all found today helpful, go click the link in my bio, tap the first button, get registered for the 3-day training that's coming up this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Also put 11/29, 8 a.m. in your calendar. That is when our Black Friday sale starts. And remember, if you are starting a business, Ready Start Sale is a new product. It's created just for you guys. We're introducing it on Black Friday. It will be 60% off. Okay. That is for any, when I'm talking about startup, I'm talking about you don't have an EIN yet startup. Okay. That's who Ready Start Sale is for. Anybody else, y'all try and get one of those seats into Instacoin. It is first come, first serve for the first 20 people. And by the time you stack your coupons up on it, you can be getting up to 90% off on Instacoin. Thank you, Ms. Raquel Brown. Thank you so much for the fireworks. So y'all, if you're trying to get into Instacoin, that is the most economical way to work with me, okay? If you want to work with me one-to-one outside of Instacoin, ask the other people that's the game, okay? My one-to-one rates go from 30,000 up to $250,000. So Instacoin is definitely the best way, okay, in the least expensive way to work with me and our success coaches. And we work together for over a year to build your business, build your brand, build your sales, get you business funding, build up your confidence, all those different things that you need. And then the last thing that we'll have on sale for Black Friday is the manifestation kit. That is for my faith-based entrepreneurs. It has Bible verses in it for entrepreneurs. It has affirmations that you get the success planner, which is a daily life planner. You get the profit planner, the 365 marketing guide. Thank you for my crown. You get a lot of stuff inside of there. You get books, you get budgets, you get all kinds of stuff inside of there. So that is that. We have a very limited supply of manifestation kits. Like I said, our manufacturer is backlogged right now. So those are first come, first serve too on the manifestation kits. So if you're trying to get one, baby, Black Friday is the best time to get it. Okay. And when they sold out, I don't know when I'm going to have anymore. It'll just be sometime next year because my manufacturers are, like I said, they're backlogged because everybody is trying to get our orders in before the tariffs go into effect. Okay. So 11/29, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time is when the cart opens. Okay. And don't forget, if you are a VIP, look for an email from me It'll come tonight. Some of y'all will get them in the morning. It will be inviting you into the VIP program. It does not cost anything for you to be a VIP. It's just a way for me to say thank you from any of you guys that have purchased anything from me over the past 3 months or so, okay? And you want to be a VIP because it gets you extra discounts. And those of you that are VIP, you do get to shop early for Black Friday, which if you're trying to get an Instacoin or get a manifestation kit is probably going to be a very big deal. You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going? That's going to be a big deal for you guys because you're not going to have to fight everybody else to get one of those spots. All right. Okay. So if you're a VIP, be looking for an email from me. Okay, it'll come. You'll have it tomorrow by noon. We're sending them out in small batches because I've noticed with the side note, this is just for everybody in here that uses a CRM. I have noticed with all of the email softwares that you need to start sending out like smaller batches. So for instance, if you have like 20,000 people on a list, do not email all 20,000 at one time. It's annoying, but it's better to send like 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, and 5,000. The open rates are way higher when we've been sending out in smaller batches instead of sending an email to like 50,000 people or 60,000 people at one time. Okay. So I don't know who else that can help. If you've been struggling with that, try and send them out in smaller batches. So I know some of y'all like, well, why are we not all getting them at the same time? Because we're sending out emails in smaller batches to try and help them land in the inboxes. Okay, let me see. Let me take my notes on who contributed. I got to write it down. Let's see. Mika Finance. Boom, Mika, I got you. And Raquel. Let's see, Raquel Brown, 68. All right, Raquel, I got you down. I got y'all's entries for sure on the fireworks. Now, unapologetically, why isn't it showing you over there, girl? You said me. I got you. Let me write you that. It is not showing you on here. It's just showing Mika and Raquel. Okay, hold on. Heard that, girl. You better speak up, okay? Because I sure didn't know. Okay, girl, I got you. I added you to the list for today. Okay, everybody's on the battle team. I see y'all around 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all know we got to get a couple of practices in. Oh, you in ghost mode. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay. I see y'all around 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, so we can pull up. Y'all know it's live fest time. Okay, we got to do what we got to do. we gotta do what we gotta do on this side. And everybody else, y'all go register for the 3-day workshop. I'm gonna try my best to get on around 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. So we'll go through part 3 so we can talk some more about what you need to be doing with your business and what you need to be doing with your money so that you can come out here winning and smelling like roses. And this is not financial advice, but I would highly encourage you, honey, to get into your investment bag, long-term investments. You don't have to be a swing trader, okay?